almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
To kick off for Houston.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Now the fullback, Juszczyk. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
12, fellas, here we go. Brad, check.
On second down, it's Coleman. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
This is out quickly to the right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
One hallmark of good defenses.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kyle Juszczyk. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Set him back 5. Now slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. At home, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At at their own 17.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
First down, Houston.
On first down, it's Watson, eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Houston.
Watson's
Will Fuller, his 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Texans will extend their lead. The 21st pick back in the 2016 draft, Will Fuller, and we know that he can take the top off of a defense.
He certainly can, and the way that he does it is just straight, pure speed. And I saw it with one of the better defensive coordinators in the league, and I said, how do you defend that? And he said, at times, you absolutely don't. If the quarterback gets time and he heaves it downfield, Will Fuller's going to outrun any coverage you put out there.
They'll try and run for it with Johnson, and they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Texans 20, 49ers 13. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Here's Ayuk on the return. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
At their own 36-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo tossing quickly out wide. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Play action. Garoppolo flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They'll run on first down. It's Johnson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And 10 at the 13-yard line.
They go to Johnson again. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here in Santa Clara.
With the score,
It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the fourth. An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. From the gun, Watson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he's going to go down again. Zach Cunningham able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kyle Juszczyk, 30 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Now Gold for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game at 24. For San Francisco.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for first. Here's Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
The Niners.
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game.
At the 40-yard
You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, they sent the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
Here we go. Wait, Amy! Defense wins championships, baby. Deuce. White. 1, Omaha. 50,
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of 9.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Texans defense stands tall. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of times the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account the game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game 4th quarter makes this thing a little bit more interesting. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. So now it's 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs. Watson now to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Now it's Watson. Flush to his right. He finds his target, Fuller. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.